Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to JJsChessPatzerPalace. It is another day of Wizardry, Proving Grounds of Mad Overlord today. This is the reboot of the original game I played in 1981 on an Apple II Plus. Got my Apple II about 2 weeks after it released. I believe September 15th, 1981. So I think it was in either late September or early October. The guy said this is the hottest game, it's amazing, and it was a little expensive back then. I remember I think it was like 75 bucks. Might have been more than that, might have been less, but it's been 44 years ago, but it was well worth it, and I never looked back. Loved the Wizardry series, and so, of course, I'm a chess player and a Wizardry player. Chess in 1969 my dad taught me, and then I played high school competitive chess in 72, 73, 74. Was the #1 board in 73, 74. And so it takes me back to an amazing time. And so that's why I run Wizardry and I run chess. Tonight will be puzzles, chess puzzles, and chess challenges tonight at 6:30, but today we're going to do Proving Grounds. Put the schedule up for Proving Grounds for you guys. Also multi-streaming today on JJ Plays Wizardry. That's a new channel I created a couple months ago. My chess channel will put up as well as my primary channel. I have almost 900 videos on that channel. It's been a labor of love. Hopefully you enjoy both channels. But today I am multi-streaming and TOS since I primarily stream on Twitch. Terms of service does not allow me to bring the chats up for other formats, and I won't be able to comment or see your comments on YouTube. Really appreciate you subscribing, liking, sharing. Really appreciate you watching wherever you watch. And following, of course, is free on Twitch at Twitch TV, JJsChessPatzerPalace, and JJ Plays Wizardry. When I'm live streaming Wizardry, of course. Really appreciate y'all and thank you for watching. Here's the new Discord I brought. I think I made that 4 days after I made the Wizardry channel. So that's a free invite. We talk about chess and Wizardry. So we will get into it today, and I am a level 13 characters. Hi Shadow, how you doing? He always has to greet me before I start, so we love the kid. It is National Black Cat Day. So to celebrate, I got my kitty. And he knows 6 words. He's amazing. Just an amazing kid. I've got 2 kitties. Princess is more shy, but Shadow isn't, so he loves riding. He is amazing. He is a good kid. Everybody loves Shadow. Don't they? They love the Shadow. What a good boy. National Black Cat Day today. And that is a kitty. That is a good one right there. Thank you, Shadow. Okay, so we'll get into it. We'll go into the dungeon today. I'm going to turn up my volume. I have been having some problems and issues with my streams on Twitch, and I don't know if what's happening. It started about 2 weeks ago. If anybody knows why it's happening, would be really appreciative if somebody let me know. All of a sudden, black screen appears. Can be up to a minute, maybe 2 minutes sometimes. and then all of a sudden my sound cuts off. So I'm see my mouth moving, but nobody's home, and it can go on for quite a bit. If somebody lets me know in Twitch, I can try to adjust it and get the sound back, or I have to, reboot. I am not sure why that is occurring. Yesterday, when it happened, it made me, I have found a way to get around it by using my mic from my camera, but it made me sound like I was huffing and puffing and sucking on helium balloons for like 5 minutes. It was crazy. And did get the mic back on, the sound back on, and then all of a sudden it did it again. And of course nobody told me that time, so it went for quite a few minutes. What is really interesting is not having that same problem on YouTube. And you can hear me. So, and then of course I can't see the chats in YouTube, so anybody let me know that they can hear whatever. I don't see it, and it's happening sporadically, so I'm not sure why that is as well. I don't know if I'm targeted or what, but I actually yesterday, all of a sudden and I'll check it today just to see, but let me go to the audio really quick. Yeah, we're good. The mic auxiliary device 1 changed to default. And so we'll go back to the game here. Hear the sound. Changed to default by itself, which is really crazy. I don't know what's happening. If anybody has had that situation before and solved it, if they could let me know, I would really appreciate that. Hopefully figure it out. And maybe I don't have the video for Twitch in the right resolution, but I wouldn't think that would affect the sound. Might affect that black screen though. And it's perplexing. It's only happened in the last 2 weeks. So we'll try it today, see if it goes. Now, yesterday afternoon, didn't have a problem. Last night, went off 2 or 3 times. On Twitch, of course, the first time. And what's really weird is nobody tells me until it's been going on for quite a bit. And I appreciate Coffee letting me know that it did happen and was happening. And so I tried to get it. Just switched to my camera mic, but it makes me sound like Munchkinland. So, with Proving Grounds, if you haven't seen it before, this is the reboot by Digital Eclipse. I am not sponsored by anybody. I just love the Wizardry games, and I played this original. And in the right corner, right here, that is the original interface. I really like that Digital Eclipse put that in. I did have a TSR 80 monitor that I added to my Apple II Plus so I could see it in color, because it also came out for the Commodore 64 at that time, and of course you hook that to the TV, so there was color pictures. It wasn't very, it was like 4 different colors and maybe 8, but the pictures that would pop up in the monster encounters was semi-colored. I mean, there were huge pixels that showed a little picture, and sometimes you couldn't even discern what it was, but it would tell you what it was, so you had to use your imagination. So as we move through, you will see no movement in the interface until you get to the corners, and then you notice you are moving. And so in that right corner, that is the original interface. It brings back memories 44 years ago. So this is not my first rodeo in Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. I really enjoyed the Wizardry series. Somebody asked me what was my favorite game last night. It was a new follower, And by the way, the reason I didn't put my AC buff or my C secret doors, which changes that flame from yellow to purple, is because if you go through a dark area, it kills it. It doesn't kill the AC buff, just the secret doors. So we will camp now, because I won't run into that again. And we'll go to our priest character, we'll hit the spell book, and we'll get this going. So now I can see secret doors, try well need. And we are going to go to a big shield. It's an AC 2 bonus. This basically is Dungeons & Dragons. And it was the first RPG, Dungeons & Dragons 3D vector line graphics game out for the personal computer back in 1981. It was pretty crazy. And we'd never seen anything like it before, so we were like, wow, you know. And of course now games make it look like tiddlywinks, but especially Wizardry Variants Daphne. I mean, it's probably the best Wizardry game ever made. In my opinion, it is. And it should be Game of the Year, really. It's that good. It's a real title. It's unlike any gacha game you've probably ever played, and made by Dracom. And Japan is just going in a fervor over it and playing it. And in North America, where Wizardry started, it's like people forgot about the legendary mechanics and everything else with the Wizardry series up to 8. And it really is too bad. A lot of people, I think, would really, really enjoy Wizardry Variants Daphne. It's on for iPhone and Android. They released October 15th, 2024. We're experiencing still the anniversary month, and it was a huge anniversary day. And on October 15th, 2025, they came out with the new banner character, and that character's amazing. And a lot of events. I thought they really, really did a great job for the player base. It was really cool. And in this game, great graphics. They've got a bestiary that's really elaborate, and you have to, in the original game, you get information about those characters as well, and it's in this game. And there are a couple of quality of life for the player toggles that you can toggle on, which I think are really important, one of which is not let the encounters, especially down in level 10, 9, and 8, if they surprise you, they can't throw spells and just wipe your characters out. So I did turn that off. And that means that you can't throw spells when you surprise the monsters. So that was one. There was another one I toggled as well, but they've got, you could go completely old interface. You can do what, there's a lot of options there. I think the graphics are well done, and you know, it's a basic D&D game, and I thought they did a really good job on this reboot. I hope they do Knight of Diamonds. That was my favorite of the three. I mean, I loved Wizardry, the original Proving Grounds, and it is unforgiving. And even in the booklet, it said that Wizardry is the Dungeon Master. And so all of a sudden you're hurt, you're running out, you have to run in and run out. Unlike the Harkonnens in the Wizardry Variants Daphne, where you have save points where you can come out and go back to town. In this one, you had to run out. And I played the first three and got past the first three, and they were brutal, because they would throw stuff at you as you were running out. And anything can rock you in this. And if you lose the characters, you have to go back and get them. And you have to do a search and go back to the same square that they died in. Also, teleporter traps can throw you anywhere in the dungeon and can throw you into solid rock and totally wipe your party, and you lose your party right there. So there's a lot of things that go on in Wizardry, and I got past all three. So, whoops, get out of camp, and we're going to use the elevator down. I think what I'm going to do here today, I should probably go to the elevator here on floor 6, I believe. And could go to the Monster Allocation Center. That was the first chance, and the treasure room, which is the other way. And there's an alarm there, which once you hit that alarm, you'll get a monster encounter the very next turn, the very next move. I already got the blue ribbon. Once you get an item, all your characters have it. So if you do die, you can go back down to the spot. And you have to leave space. So actually, it's much harder because you might have to only take 4 characters or 5 characters with you. You lose them, you gotta get them out of the dungeon too. And in the original, that was the other thing that I turned up. You could be deteriorate, or monsters could eat you before you even got back to the party, and you'd lose the characters forever. I'm going to deal with permadeath if I do have a permadeath, and my characters turn to ash. I will honor that, and if they revive at the temple, and they don't revive and they die, I'm not going to save it and go back to them. I am going to play other characters and play it the way it was meant to be played. Back in the day, the devs, 2 American game designers that made this game, put in a alternate situation, a wraparound to get around that with a save floppy disk for the Apple II Plus. So you can just put the floppy disk in, and yes, we had the save disk. And I did get through with a save disk. So I did get through the whole game with a save disk. We're going to go down to 6, and I'm going to try going down to level 9 today by finding the stairs down. And I know there's, in this particular floor, there are pitfalls, and I could lose my characters, especially the mages. They don't have a lot of hit points in this game. So I am going to go ahead and, holy smokes. Well, this might be a bad one. This might be a bad one. I think I'm going to have to use that spell right off the bat. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. We got to block shields. If the shield pops, they block. So there's some blocks there. I got it hit. Got hit. Oh, double shot. Ninjas can kill in one shot. So there's blocks. Fleeing. Uh-oh. I'm glad I didn't, I have spells turned off, so that was interesting. That I didn't expect, especially on 6. I usually go to 9, have no problem. Get some magic items, but you can see you can see what it looks like. It tells you what's in those groups, and there are 4 groups. We got ninjas. And we got to get the ninjas out. So I am going to put my best characters fighting those level 6 ninjas. And also the 3rd group, we got to get those ninjas out. And so I'm going to have to concentrate with my 2 fighters and a thief on the ninjas. Then now it's down to brass tacks. I can throw spells here and knock them out. They are level 6. There is a spell here. Do I want to use it? I do have 2 tier 7 spells. Next level, I'll gain a couple of more spells up there too. Boy, I don't know. I think we'll do a blades on the priest here in the back row. I think we'll go for the level 5 priest. I might be able to get out of this without having a death. Currently, we only have 1 person hurt, and that's Steve. So it might be all right. So let's go Blizzard Blast. And I think we want to make sure we get the ninjas in the front. Let's do that. And we'll go Lahalito. I can take out, I do have a spell with the mages that can take out anything in one shot that is level 8 below. But I'm not going to use it. I need to concentrate on those Master Thieves. I haven't got anybody on them. Hey, Shadow, what's up, baby? You okay? So, there's some flame broilage. Uh-oh. Got some spells by the priest coming in. Getting some damage. That looks bad. There's a shield. Did not get those ninjas. Thought we did. We did not get the priest. Ooh. And the ninjas jump back in the back. 2 level 6 ninjas. I'm gonna look at the damage here. I think we're okay still. And gonna have to take out those ninjas. Big battle right off the start, man. That. And I did not want to. I am going to use a prayer. And the reason it adds to -4 AC for the fight. I can do the same with the mages. So and they stack, which is nice. Man, I am going to hit a Blizzard Blast on the front. And just to be safe, I'm going to go with the bigger fire spell on that front line and hope we don't die from any of these ninjas. So there's 28. The ninja's going to still stay up. That's too bad. We did get a good hit on him. Priest went down. And one of the ninjas went. One of the ninjas is up. Uh-oh. There's a block. Boy, rough fight right off the bat. So I think we're going to be good now. So, I am going to worry about healing instead now. And I think we're okay. And there's, I'm gonna do the little fire spell on the back, try to get that ninja if it lives, and I think both little spells here, smaller spells. there are 7 spell tiers, and same class characters may not have the same spells. It depends on their stats. Boy, that was a big battle. I did not expect that. That was a big battle. Now we inspect exploding box. And if you ever see an exploding box, or if it says teleporter, always make sure you throw a Calfo from your priest to check what's in it. They both can be wrong, by the way. Now it says exploding box, so I probably 95% certainty that it is. Teleporters can kill, so also exploding boxes can wipe your whole party out. So got to be really careful on this disarm. And failed. So we're going to disarm again. And right off the bat, yeah, holy smokes. Got a sword out. I was surprised that I got anything out of that. Wow. Wanted to rock me right off the bat, and it did. Lost a lot. And I think we're going to have to go out. We're going to have to go out, come back. The smart thing in Wizardry is take it slow. And I think that is the case here. We are going to camp and try to heal up and use all my priest heals to do so. Let me look here. Go to the priest. And going to be playing DAPHNE tomorrow at 11. Doing some bounties, doing that new experience that was for the anniversary. You get tickets, 14 tickets, so that's about 470,000 experience every time you run in that instance. It's a pathway of something I can't remember, but you also have a wealth where you just get Azure ore and turn it in for a massive gold coin. So we are going to use my 6 spells. This is tier 6. I have 3 of them, so we're going to have to use them on these guys. They're pretty badly damaged. The one thing is you do have to click on the spell, and you just kind of click on, make it easier to click on the others. Make sure you don't throw like a baddie or something on somebody and damage them even more. So we'll go on the caster. Oh, man, that was a horrible roll. It's based on D&D, so it's rolls in Proving Grounds, the reboot. A little better, 15 roll. So that gets it close. And as you level up, every odd level gets you another spell tier. So level 13 gets you level 7, all level 7 tier, all 7 tiers of the spells. And of course, I have 2 mages. At 13, they both have different spells. The higher level. Not a very good roll there either, which means you have to use your different spells to get them healed. So different combinations, different rolls. That was a good roll. 1 8-sided die here, and we've got a 2 or above with heal them. Need a 4. That works. And now so you can see the tier spells where I'm using them. It's going down here. That was a 1. Rolled a 1 right there. Boy, that's gonna hurt. Okay, we'll roll a 7. And a 3. Got 2 left, so can we get it? Okay, we got 2 and 2. And, I do want to heal Bella. Oh, rolled a 1. So I'm out of the small spells. And I'm okay on all the others, so I can't stay down here. If I get hit again, I'm definitely going to have to go out. I think I have enough to stay in for a bit, so we will stay in here. I am looking for the stairs now. There is a place where I can fall in a pit and kill my mages up, which I hope. Ooh, that's a life stealer. And the reason I'm looking for the stairs is I need to map the 7, 8, and 9 areas that the elevator won't get you to. I also don't want to use the hole to jump down to level 10 when I do so, and I want a couple of levels before I do so. Definitely going to use the big prayer here. And add some AC. It can take a level from you, so this has been a tough start today with Proving Grounds. Got jumped and surprised right off the bat by a big group. And we will identify. I want to know more information on this character. I don't know if I will find it, but I think it already surprised me. So Life Stealer misses theory. Yeah, it surprised me already. So it missed. So that was a good thing. Yeah, ineffective. Forgot their. I don't know a lot about the Life Stealers. I know they're vampires. I just don't know what their immunities are. Okay, we'll inspect it. Yeah, certainty alarm, 95% alarm. Also, in the original game, as is in this game, it has tendency to group up really tough traps right at the start or in the middle, and when you start getting those tough traps, you need to cast Calfo and double check everything. This says alarms, so 95% certainty, so 81% disarm rate. And alarm will bring some baddies. So I did get that. I got armor. I got 2 armors, and we survived. A little bit tough today, we'll see. I've been having some technical difficulties, and I got teleported. And actually, I think it just changed. God, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's totally different than it was now. I'm in a whole new area, so I remember this was really tough. I think there's a pit trap, but I also think there is a stairs here, and that's what I want to find. And did not find it. So I think one of these is a pit, one of these is Master Thieves, level 6 ninjas. I have been handling level 9 pretty well. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Now I get the surprise. That is okay. So I will identify 1 and Master Thieves. Try to get more information. Okay, failed to learn, failed to learn, failed to learn. So 1 ninja and 1 master thief today. Let's get them. And I think we're going to defend. I don't even need the AC buff in this one. I think we'll... There we go. You can see by the bottom right corner what the picture was originally. Man, it brings back memories. I played it almost daily until I beat it. And then Knight of Diamonds came out. I think it came out about 9 months later. It came out the next year. And it was pretty much an expansion. It's going to switch me around again. Yeah. I think it's a rotate thing. I think it rotates. Yeah, I think it rotates. It just changes. And so that's the out. So but I want to find the stairs today, so I am risking losing my 2 mages in a pit trap, which would suck. As you can see, the map's changing already because I have been turned around. Killer Wolves, I think we're okay in this. Maybe not. Got a block. Got a block. So they did get through on a hit. 1, 2, 3. We're going to just defend. I think that's the way to do it. There's the defense. Just a tank battle. 1, 2, 3. This is Proving Grounds of Mad Overlord, the Reboot 2024 by Digital Eclipse. I play Wizardry variants Daphne on Tuesday and Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday at different times. Sunday, I play it all day, so I have 2 streams, 11 o'clock and at 8 p.m. at night. Usually 6:30 on Thursday for Daphne, 6:30 p.m. PST, and 11 o'clock for Proving Grounds. I do 2 Proving Grounds, 5 Wizardries, and 5 chess. Check my schedule on Twitch and upcoming on YouTube. Try to keep on that. And I do have to take this phone call. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we're back on track here. Let's see. Just gotta watch where I'm at here. Huh. So I'm back. I am chowed a little bit. I think we're just going to go back and go quickly out and restart here. Get all my spells back. Go back down. Be a little bit more comfortable. I've kind of behind the 8 ball right off the bat with that big encounter. And then the exploding box didn't help. They do send stuff when you're in trouble, but this is an easy encounter right here. Nothing too hard. That goes pretty easy. Should be turn and burn. I nose bump every wall and every door. Run face plant into them. Okay, we'll go to the end. We are going to do a quick rest here. Hitting the shift key. Rest everybody. We are back. And we're back down in the dungeon. So it should be all right. See what happens. I actually like the graphics. I think it's really cool that this is the original maps. I had tons of graph paper with every map, and for all 3 games, Proving Grounds, Unrated Diamonds, and Legacy of Llylgymn. So it was pretty crazy. And it took a lot. And I don't think Proving Grounds had the riddle in it. I think Unrated Diamonds did. That really got me stuck for a long time. And you had to spell it right. You had to type it in and spell it right. I think it was Unrated Diamonds. Could have been Legacy, but I don't think it was. I don't think it's Proving Grounds, and I haven't run into it yet, so I thought it was Proving Grounds, but I don't think it is now. I am trying to get to level 14, 15 before I go down to level 10. I am trying to check alternate routes now, so I am going to 6. And the monster allocation room and treasury room is behind me, so I'm going to the other elevator. I don't remember if I ever made the other elevator. I must have, but I don't remember this elevator. Of course I did that, I didn't think. All right, so let's go down to 6 again. Let's explore it a little bit more. What have I... All right, I have gotten 6 fully done. So let's see how we get there. How do we get into this area? And there's pit traps in these other ones you do not want to go in. There are pit traps here, so it is in the middle. The down. The up is right there. So let's see, how did I get there? I do not remember. Going back up to 5. How did I get there? That is the question. God, I don't remember how I got there. I gotta get in this hallway somehow, and I don't remember how to get there. Okay. I forget. I think it might be a teleporter. Okay. So we're going to camp. Shield on. There we go. Ready to rock now. I do not remember how to get back there. I want to go down that stairs to 7 is what I want to do. And I can't remember how to get there. And I do not see a way from this map to get there. And it looks solid. Huh. Looks solid. Maybe it's level 8. Maybe it's level 7, and there's the out to get out and back, but it doesn't look like. And I've mapped pretty much the whole area, so probably should go to 7. Let's play it safe. Let's play it safe. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go to 7 and come back up. Let's try to get 7 completely filled in. I don't think there's as many pit traps here. Let me look how much I've done of 7. And of course that is, to get to the upstairs to 6. And we pretty much got that done too, except that room and that room. So we're pretty good there. It's just, do I want to I think there's a teleporter to there, I think. And that is to the 8th floor. A little late. So doing pretty good there. Do I really want to... Huh. The whole question is, that's your down floor. That's your up. I think we're good, actually. I know that. There's a teleporter that teleports you to the rooms, if I recall right. I really am worried about, with those small rooms, there are pits, and that, as I recall. So let's go one more here. Let's get out. Let's see how much I've... Because pretty much I've gotten the floors done pretty well. Using the control key. Yeah, this I have not mapped very much. And this is the only areas I can get to, so I need to use the stairs to get down, because it's blocked off. So let's see one thing here. I do want to go up and check this. So I do need to use the 7 stairs to get to the other areas of 8. So there is one thing I do want to check as well. I think on floor 4 I haven't mapped it out all. I mapped the elevator side, but I haven't mapped from 3. So let me go. Yeah. Probably should get that mapped. Even though it's going to be easy encounters, I probably should get that done. And then get everything mapped that I can. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, but I'm making sure that I am thinking clearly when I run down here. I do want to, I'm gonna remap 3. And 3 and 4. 4 I'm locked. There's other things on floor, but floor 4, but I have to get through from level 3. So I am going to, I do want to check one thing. I just want to check all the floors. I know I've missed some stuff, so I feel I'm missing one thing or another. And that should go. And we'll go to camp. Why isn't that? I'm surprised. Okay, 2. Floor 1 I've mapped completely. I'm surprised I don't have that. Control. There's the down to 4. Up to 2. Haven't really mapped all this area out. Let's see. Check one more thing. Okay, floor 1. It should give me a control, should get the map of everything. Let me see. There it is. Yeah. Yep. everything on floor 1. Floor 2, of course, we've gotten everything on that as well. I want to check though. Yep, and I know this area well. And I think I'm locked out here. If I recall right, I can't get the floor 3. So that might be what I need to do. Okay, let me. Yeah, I think it's. We'll do gas clouds. Should be okay on these level. I shouldn't have a problem. Okay. There's a defend with shield, another defend, and they shouldn't be able to hit me. And 1, 2, 3. We'll identify while we're down here. I do want to just try to not take as many shortcuts as I have, and I want to try to get the other areas of the dungeon. Great, I think that's a better thing, and then get down from 6 to 7 by the stairs, and 8, 9. Hopefully not get blown up by a chest that would, no trap, so disarm. Always pick teleporter with no trap, no matter what. Pick teleporter, you won't die. And yeah, I think I'm stuck here. Yeah, I think I kind of blew that. Yeah. So we're going to go to 2. Actually, we're going to go to 1. Floor 1. We're going to do this the Hoofing way. Now I am going to knock my Llylgymn off, but that's okay. Let's just try to do this the right way here. My AC bonus held, so, and I do know my way around 1, 2, and 3. In fact, 44 years later, I still know it. So we got 1 and 2 pretty mapped out. 3 not so much. And we can go control here. Oh shit, I went through the door. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm right here. And I think we've mapped out the whole complete dungeon, if I recall right. Probably should check. Yeah, I think let's check here. I do want to make sure that I got everything mapped out down here. So, okay. And that is the way to the stairs 3 to go to 4. I do want to have that mapped out. And of course, I've gotten through the silver door. So, and this should be an easy walk through park. I just kind of want to make sure I'm not missing anything on the way down. It's been 44 years since the original game, and I took some shortcuts, used the elevators. I just want to map out everything, and I kind of think stunner. Not going to receive magic items as much. That is really cool. So there's a lot of shields and crap here. I know this is a special thing. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. And no spells. Okay, so we should be okay. I want to get those slimes out. Is there somebody back there? There are. There could be. There's a bubbly slime back there. I didn't see that. Okay, so let's just do. Shouldn't be really tough here. So I just want to double check my maps, I think, today. Maybe end with level 9 exploration. But again, I need to go from 8 to 9 to get the rest of that map done. So I don't know if I've done this room before. Don't think I have, so splinters. Okay, so far so good. Thank you all for watching today. Appreciate it. Yeah. Now I want to see what I've got here. Okay, I have done this. And this was a wall. I wanted to double check that. So this area is, there's nothing in this area. So I think we're good. This is where the items were that you get to open up the doors. Just want to go through it, make sure I got everything. I think we're going to be all right. I don't know. Let's see. And I can probably head down to 4. And I might have got everything and just am thinking I didn't. So, we surprised the monsters. Failed, let's learn. Tried. Okay, so 1, 2, 1. And 3 spell. Don't waste spells down here. Should be all right. Click through it. Pretty simple. go through the area. See if I missed anything. I don't think I did. I love the graphics though, it really is cool. That's what I want to see. Okay. I think we'll go with small spells, just knock them out. Should be okay. That was a prayer. I got that off. That's good. Didn't need it. But so far so good. We'll see what happens. See what happens. I did want to check this dark area out. This is how you find out. You just run into the walls. Okay. Do want to check my control here? I should be in this section right here. Should be. And I can cast a mage spell that would tell me exactly where I am. No, I'm not. Okay. Level 1 priest. Just gonna make sure I don't miss anything. I probably did miss some, so it's better to check today while I'm playing. Okay, not getting much experience, of course, but should be fine here. Man, I'm getting an auto. Hello? That was weird. Been calling me for the last 2 days. Out of Care, Woodburn, Oregon. Not even close to there, so somebody gave the wrong phone number. All right. I don't want to do that. Let's see here. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's inspect them. Finally decided to answer the phone call. That was weird. The other one was an important call I needed to take. That's why I had to turn my mic off. Was waiting for that this morning. Okay, so that's what I didn't go through here. That's interesting. Interesting. This is how you get your way in wizardry. There's a door. Wow, I did not see this before. In this room is a statue of a monster with the body of a chicken and the head of a cat. Hey Shadow, your ancestors are calling. The statue is made of bronze and lies on the onyx pedestal. There are unusual runes on a plaque thereon. Okay. 3 gas clouds. Wow. So I missed something down here, and that's why I'm having some problems. So I need the statue for sure. So we see the statue. Inspect the chest. Don't blow up. That's all I asked for. Exploding box, of course. Probably a teleporter. I shit my mind. It says exploding box, so it better be. 87%. It's not a good percentage. Okay. All right. So, no one finds anything else of interest. Why didn't I take the statue? Let me go back here. Let me look at this. And I can't take it? Right. Grab that shit. Okay, so now I need to go out. So, it's one thing I hadn't mapped before. There's got to be something else too. Yeah, I'm going to double check everything now. And one thing I didn't do. Probably should help. Probably should have done that back then. But once you go into the dark area, it gets knocked off. So my AC is good. Should I go back and check those doors? Yeah, I better. A little bit interesting here. I'm checking out something I did miss. I don't know if I was supposed to take the chicken. It probably would have let me like all the others, but there might have been a key or something, who knows? But it didn't seem to give me anything. And I don't remember going into that area, so let's just map this hole out. I'm not going to have a problem with any of the encounters I make here. Should be fine, but at least we'll get to go the stairway to get down. So far, so good. Inspect. Stunner, I really do have to watch. Teleporter here would really hurt. I am going to inspect the chest, make sure that it is a stunner. Okay. That last time it was a stunner, it was a teleporter. Why is that being so hard? Oops. Oops. Well, that was interesting. That was not going to open for the life of it. Okay, where is it? Oh, Bella's moved up. That's why I'm like, what the frick? Where are my spells? I don't know why it's... Dalco is softness. I don't know why that is. Okay, and then we'll go to here. And then... got lucky, didn't do any damage, so that's a good thing. It's about the only thing that can hurt me is a chest, trap chest. There is a magic door there. I know there's one here. I saw it, yeah. And it opens the door on the map, so that's good. So we got some magic doors here. Found something I missed already, and I don't even remember that chicken with the head of a cat. 44 years ago I might have, but probably wrote it down, but I don't have my notes. Zombies. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Alrighty. Let's see if we can take them. Boom, baby. 2, 3, oh, ouch. Defend and defense. So we're tanking these guys. They're not going to do any harm to me, I don't think. Doing melee today, trying to get through it. And I did miss something on level 3, so I'm gonna check the whole freaking thing. Is that a one-way door? That son of a gun. That was a one-way door, and I missed it. Was that a one-way? Friendly level priests, we're going to leave in peace. As friendly level priests turn into about 3 groups of stuff. Even though I should be able to take anything on this floor. Okay, I don't see any magic doors. No magic doors. Make sure I get everything here. Missed one thing. I missed that statue. So if I missed that statue, I probably missed something else. That's an item I already picked up. I don't know why it didn't give me the cat. 5 gas clouds. I remember. I don't know the reason why it didn't give me the statue. Got all the other statues. Ooh, got some damage off. Didn't think that was going to happen. Wasn't a lot. 2 points and 7 points of damage. I do like the look of those gas clowns. Pun on purpose. Gas clouds. Gas clowns. I don't know. It's like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in Wizardry variant Daphne. Alright. Mr. Stay Puft's in there. Cotton candy at least. Okay. I am rolling through this because we know that's a... Okay. So make sure we get the whole frickin' area mapped out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We're more worried about the spellcasters. I don't think that I need anything on these guys, but I might not have everything, all the information. Really cool bestiary in the game. You hit escape like you're gonna go out of the game, and then there's bestiary, and it tells you all sorts of information. You click on it on their stats, and it turns around and gives you a total story of what those critters are, and it's actually really pretty cool. I actually like that aspect. Should be able to uninspect him. I'm trying to get for the bestiary. Might as well get everything I can find out about it. Failed. Observed. So one worked. So there will be new information. Some of it is what their resistance are, what they're immune to. It's actually pretty cool. I am going to map the whole 3rd floor. Okay, I could dispel it. I didn't. I don't think they're going to give me. Oh, the dust information. The dosed information is all there is to know. So that character banner will be known to me. It's good. So far, so good. Boy, I'm all by my lonesome. Is my sound on? Boy, that would suck. Continues to have that problem, and I do not know what the problem is right now. Teleporter just in case. No trap found. Hopefully the sound is on. Hopefully nobody's around today. Me and my lonesome. Just sitting there. Sure as I am sitting here. Okay, we know that's on the other side. There's the magic door. No, that's a magic door, so I do want to go in there. Okay. exploratory today. I was going to go to 9 like I have been and just, you know, get some magic items, do that, and just try to get closer to level 14 for everybody. But then I realized that I wasn't getting the whole map. And God, man, that's Calfo. Exploding box, that's what it says. 87% chance, though. The more you open it, the better percentage. Open it successfully. I don't know if it takes points away. It takes percentage points away if you open unsuccessfully. Okay, so we're on that outside. Very light and small encounters today. Probably could have inspected and didn't. I think I already know though. I think I was successful prior. Okay, so there's no weird, I'm not getting into any weird teleporter stuff yet. I do want to make sure that I cover this room. Actually, accidentally double hit that. Knows all there is to know. Good. All right. So pretty easy affair. I knew there was an extra thing I missed there. Just want to try to get blades. There we go. Yeah. There is a magic room there. There is something there. Anything in there? Nothing I can tell. Son of a bitch. That's the way to die in this game. That is a pit. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Should have a pit thing on here. What does it say? There's placards. Plug into the ground is a dungeon's dark. Plug into the ground when it's not lit. Watch out or you'll fall in a pit. Nice, nice. Nice, that was nice. Okay, so we got a camp. Okay, decent roll. Another decent roll. Didn't lose a lot of hit points in that one, so it wasn't. That was pretty cool though. I like that. Of course, I didn't read the placards, so I just went right by it. And it told me there was a placard there, so that was my fault. You gotta be really slow in this game. That's a good roll too. I think we're good. My level 4 spells are done though. I don't know. I don't know. So I really tried to. Trooping Cruds. Did I get any information on these guys? Yeah, there's defend. Should be okay. Let's see. Should watch out. I might get freaking poisoned by them. Oh, I did get something on them. That's a good thing. So there's one. There's two. There's three. Okay. We deduce some information. 2, 3. And we'll fight again. Live another day. And now I know all there is to know. Man, I remember that. I remember that icon so well. Okay, so we had to use our imagination. Yeah, I better not do the same thing I did last time. That was, man, it even warmed me too. Still feeling that thing. Okay, so there are, all right, so this is new. This should be that. And we're going to come up here, I think. All right. So, one-way door. Let's try to get everything mapped as possible. That's going to always be an encounter. I've gotten into the stairs down to 4. This is the that's an interesting way. I didn't know that was a back way to get there. It's going to wrap around, I believe. Yeah, it is. Disarm the chest. Teleporter always. That way you don't get thrown somewhere and die immediately. Have experienced it in the original game. Did have a save floppy, thank God. So this is going to go round and round and round. Concentric. Did find one thing I didn't know I had. Didn't know about. So, let me look at that again. Let's see what I have missed. Clarity. All right. So, got a little bit more information here. Is there any open doors or any open areas? That was the spot where the chicken cat statue is. And it looks like everything else is closed off. So, looks like we're good to go. Although that is open. No, it's a wall. It's a wall. Yeah, it's 2 walls there. So I think we're good. So we'll go down to 4 and map that out. That's what I wanted to do today. Get just back to basics. Go through 5, 6, 7, 8 through the stairs if I can get there all the way through. Pretty sure I can. Have been taking the elevator, so I've gotten the backside of everything, but there are certain rooms and stuff I haven't done. The 5th floor has a lot of pit traps, so I've kind of stayed out of there, but I have mapped it pretty well. So level 4. Let me look here. If I recall right, there's yeah, there is some really bad traps on this floor. Pitfalls. There's the elevator. I want to go through the stairs. To get there, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to go up here and straight. Might fall in a pit trap again. That would suck, but I have to come from underneath too. Know if I go this way, I'm going to fall into 2 pits. So, okay. That's what I've already mapped out. So. Okay, it does say, Flores, say turn left. I want to turn right. Man, I know this is a pit. Maybe not. Turn left. Okay. Haven't mapped this. I think it's the next intersection over. We'll see. Might be this intersection. I have no idea. There is a magic door here. And there's 7 ogres. And these are nasty. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Gonna cast. And we are gonna cast prayer. Then we're gonna cast with our mages. Torch them. And Blizzard Blast. That should take them out. This is when you start getting to bigger characters here on the 4th floor. Okay. You just don't want to walk across there and fall in a pit. That's the biggest thing. I haven't mapped this area out yet. Got some definitely interesting characters here. We should be okay. Blizzard Blast is going to take him out though. I want to go on those giant critters first. Oh, I surprised the monsters. All right, inspect 1, inspect 2, inspect 2. Didn't get it. We deduced a bit. We'll see. There was something that came up on my screen. I didn't see it. You have my speaker. Crystal knows all there is to know. That's a good thing. Throw a prayer in. And a Blizzard Blast on 1. And a Blizzard Blast on 2. And they do have immunities to fire and such. Okay, Spider Blade. Poof. And Boring Beetle's a little tougher. 2 lived. Got a shield block there, got an AC. Now they can't touch us. And we'll go I. Okay. They kind of look like ticks in the old version. That's what I thought they were. Stay out of those intersections. That's the big killer. And I know the stairs are up, but there's a couple areas that I haven't got to. And probably try to get everywhere here. Just map it completely out. From the group of level 3 samurai, yes, leave in peace. In Wizardry variants DAPHNE, you don't see the giant toads or the coyotes. Haven't seen them. Or the capybaras. Haven't seen those either. I wonder if they'll be in this Abyss 4 release. Toads are a little scary. We are going to have to go for a flame tower on the toads. Okay. And I think we're good on spells so far. We'll do a mop up on the toads just in case I miss. Of course, toad's poison. Not anymore. Oh, 1 got out. 2 got out. 3 got out. Okay. Not bad experience points for 4th floor. I am just trying to get those intersections kill, so I gotta watch those. But I do want to get there because I haven't gotten. Let me look here. Let's go control. I'm down here. Stairs are up here. I can go. If I can get over here, then go up, be fine. And that one. So it's this and this corner, kitty corner. So I'm right to the point. I'm probably gonna hit a pit, but and I can't get across there. No, this is right here. That is right here. That's right there. I'm missing that, and I'm missing up there. Okay. So, man, famous last words here. Okay, so we go. I'm gonna walk across this. Placard. Turn right. And There is a magic door down there, so I can get up there. So that will help. So we'll get this first. Giant toads. Should be alright. Cool graphics, actually. I think they did really well with this reboot. I really do. I actually really like it. Let's see here. Inspect, inspect, inspect. Let's find out as much as we can. And before I leave, I'll show the beast here and show what I'm talking about. Okay, and we'll just go bam, bam, bam. Inspect, inspect, inspect. I don't think they're going to hit me for paralyzation or poison. Damn. That's what they, oh man, I remember that. I think the salamanders had that same picture too. And I think there were salamanders in this game, if I recall right. Been 44 years, so, but it is not my first rodeo. Okay. That's where I wanted to go. Just on top of it. And just to get there, gotta go one more row. So, we know that I can cross the street here, but it gives me that. Okay. Do I go left, or do I go right and around? Ouch. Didn't do a lot of damage this time. That's good. Everybody, Ren missed. Front three guys didn't fall. So that is a good thing. So we'll camp before I do this again. We'll camp before I do it again. Okay, that was a good roll. 31. That wasn't too bad. Oh boy, I hit the wrong character. That was my fault. That was my fault. Alrighty. And I think we're all healed. Probably have to do this again, because I think it's going to be a fall trap again as well. And that's where it is, but yeah, I know. Yep, I knew. I had to get under it. Well, that should have went the other way. Now we know. Front guy said, we're not falling for this shit. Bad guy said, head first. Head first. Boy, they took it. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't have any heal spells there. Okay, we should be all right. Just in case I've fallen any more traps. Okay. 2 left. There you go. And I get them both healed back to healing. No, I get a 3. Needed a 4. Alright, I'm out of spells. Little spells. But I do want to continue. I think we have mapped most of this area. What the hell? Ogres guarding the door. Didn't get him. There's one down. Okay. So inspect. Blades. Disarm. And blades. Didn't get a lot of magic swords or anything, but and they're probably not special, but you never know. Sometimes they throw something in that's really cool. And we are down on the 4th floor. Want to look where I'm at? Fifth floor is down here. Elevator, and there really isn't any area that I haven't mapped out yet. Tried to find this stuff and I just haven't been able to find this stuff. It's kind of crazy. I haven't found a way up. Okay, so down to floor 5. I think we are pretty good. I do want to go down and check this stuff. The tough part is it all refreshes after every time, but you can control and see where you've mapped. Control left button. Should be all right. Especially with that. You know, just inspect. It's best to find out everything about them. My 2 solid fighters really doing well, and they are not going to. Do I have a prayer left? I don't think I do. Oh yeah, I do. All right. Blizzard Blast is going to do it, but Firewall. So do a mop up 3. Got 4 spells there. Should be all right. Good exploratory run today. Improving grounds. Haven't seen anybody, so I hope my mic's working. Had technical difficulties last couple of days with just turning off in the black screen. I might have to up my DPI on my video. I don't know. I wish had some help. I did talk to Twitch, and they were really nice, but they said no, we're not allowed to tell you because you're running Streamlabs, third-party software. I was like, well, is there any known issues? I'm not allowed to tell you. Great. I thanked them. I mean, at least they gave me a heads up that, you know, I go, is there any other alternative? What do you guys suggest for you? Because didn't you take out OBS? And I used to have it with platform when I first started. I think it was, I started in Maine. I think they were just taking it off. OBS and nope, no suggestions. I like Streamlabs, I really do. But I don't know why my mic is going off. I mean, am I getting censored by a moderator? I don't know. I asked them. They said my account's fine. Gotta take these guys down quick. Still air, not let him cast. Should be all right. Let's see what happens. Boom, lowering the boom. There you go. I don't see any secret doors. When I talked to him, it left me confused. So sporadically, suddenly I get a black screen for a couple seconds, and then all of a sudden the sound goes off. So hopefully that didn't happen today. We'll see when I check the VOD. But there's nobody in chat. My sound could be off and I have no idea. There's a shield block. Another shield block. And I think I am going to identify this guys after 1, 2, 3. Never know. The zombies has to be. So yeah, I've got Raxfin here. I turned the sound up by looking at my Streamlabs. Hi Raxfin, how you doing? This one person here, I don't know if they can hear me or not. So hopefully we're not having a sound issue again. Man, that was crazy yesterday. And during the storm I could understand it, but that thunder boomers in the afternoon. I didn't see any magic doors anywhere. So Control Z. Of course I went through it by accident. Okay, there we go. So it is right there, and I'm not sure how to get to it. And somehow I got teleported over there. So there's something I'm missing. Something I am missing. All right, it's not there. So it has to be able to teleport me over. They are cool. Where rats are really cool. They are cute. So, thank you for watching today. I very much appreciate it. We'll continue for a little bit longer. We'll be back on for chess puzzles at 6:30, so probably another half hour, I think. I'm going to try to figure out how I got over to that stairs. Must have been a teleport of some sort. Another one of these. Now I've already done this floor on the elevator side. And I thought I did this floor on the stairs side. But obviously there's space there where somehow I got to the stairs and then did not get the other area. Okay, we got a mace. Not a lot of magic items. Only druids can identify. They've got an 8 skill. Surprise monsters, that's a good thing. 1, 2, 3. Identify, identify, identify. Now the other spell is a dispel undead spell, and I only use it because if you do use it and you dispel the undead, you don't get any experience. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna defend. Probably should have done prayer, but I'm not. Gonna do Blizzard Blast. And I'm gonna do Torch. Should be alright. So far so good. Clean run, but I didn't go down to 9 like I have been. And trying to get items, trying to get levels so that I can make a run at Verdna. I always hit teleporter just in case. Okay, so pretty tame day. Yeah, I'm surprised there's just huge spiders. Okay. Just bam, bam, bam. Back. Might as well just hit him. 1 down, 2 down, and 3 down. Okay, let's inspect. Just don't blow up, that's all I'm asking. Okay, there's no trap again. Teleporter. Because there's no trap, it's not going to hurt you. So you might as well hit teleporter. And again, has not made any headway. Have found the pit trap though. And I think we are done. I think that's it. Is it? Yeah. I thought there was something here. And what's interesting is I can't get to the stairs I've been to, so that's kind of weird. Here's a quandary. Not sure how I got there before. So hit control here. So that, now this is the elevator. But somehow I got here. And I don't know how I got here. But from the stairs, all you can access is this area. And not in here. And the elevator comes in from the side, and there is no special area to enter. To get to the stairs. Maybe I went down to 5 and because I think I'm on 5 now. Maybe I went down to 6 and went back up. No, I'm on 4 right now. I'm definitely on 4. So that's down to 5. But maybe I had to go back up. Interesting. I don't see any way around it. And of course, I don't have my maps for, man, I really wish I'd kept those games. I really wish I would have. I traded a guy for him, like in the 90s. Gave him all my maps, everything. Put a lot of work into that game. Gave him all 4, even Return of Burden. Kind of sucked. Now, I wish I would have kept them. But I didn't want to hoard. Had to get rid of stuff. All right, let's see here. So, it's best to go to the elevator, right? Because I'm stuck right here, so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back up to 3. And back here. Yeah, I hate this. Yeah. Got to do a control. Elevator's right there. I went right. Oh man. Let's camp, find out where I'm at. Rend. I do need to get those 2 areas. Okay. See back, let's go. Okay. God dang it. That scares me. All right. Where's the heels? Do I have dial? I'm out of cures. Man, It's not worth it. But I have a lot of them, so I might as well do it. So I don't lose anybody while I'm doing this. Didn't get it. Got 3 points. Yeah, he didn't make it. 78. Crazy. So I might throw down here. I might fall in this again, which would suck. I didn't. That is a good day. This is the one I want to get into that I haven't. So far, so good. I hope people can hear me. We'll find out on the VOD if it gets turned off again. I'm gonna have to figure that out. It's been perfect for a year, and then all of a sudden, last 2 weeks. So, now it should be, if I recall right, I think it's over there. Because I just filled this space up. So this should be that, and this should be filled up. Do I want to risk falling in home? Because this is here. Might as well finish it. God, man. If I die, I die. Could be bad. Okay, let's try it. Yep, I knew it. Damn. Clarity. Yeah. There's got to be a magic door right here. There isn't. And I think this is another pit trap. So at least I'm not falling and getting rocked for 30 like I was. So can I get in there and finish that out? Finished everything else out. There's the stairs and there's the elevator. Right. Well. Don't see it. That helps. There you go. That's what we needed to do. Okay, finish the level. There we we get. And the elevator's right there. So, at least we're close. Oh shit. Flee, 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 flee. A flee, flee. A flee, flee. One stayed. Identify, identify, identify. Don't need to. Failed, failed, and failed to learn anything. Well, we'll see how we're doing here. Now, that is a question too. Will I fall through? I got 28 hit points. That could hurt. That could hurt. Map this map. At least we got that mapped out for. Finally got the. Level mapped. I'm pretty happy about that. I am going to go for another clarity. Yeah, we're completely mapped out. Well, can't get in there until can't get in there, so might lose a character here. Hopefully not. Living on the edge. Made it. Come on. Magic door. There's gotta be one. You gotta have a magic door. Where's the magic door? A pit. Oh, it's not a pit. Yay. Got lucky. Okay. So. Alrighty. Got level 3 mapped completely. Pretty much level 4 too. This is always an encounter, so I take it. You never know. Except that time. Wow, that's wild. It's always an encounter. And we're heading out. Cool graphic, actually. I think they're really cool. They surprised me. A couple of them flew, got down to 3. 1, 2, 3, and we will identify. So luckily, you know, I think we'll try to get 5, 6, and 7 done next week. I want to try to get it all mapped. Man, I had extensive maps before. I wish I would have kept them. Really sucks. I didn't think ahead, but I didn't think 44 years later I was be playing the same game. Okay. Elevators here. I wish I would remember your maps, to tell you the truth. That is the second floor. The elevator's down over there. Let's just go to the second floor. Let's know the first, second floor by the back of my hand. Didn't have all 3 down though from 44 years ago. And I could have used this spell on death, but I'm getting experience points from doing it, so that's why I don't. That was the picture for skeletons, for any type of skeleton. That was so funny. The art's pretty good in this game. Pretty good. Okay, so we're going to go to the end. We're going to rest right off the bat. Get all the hit points back. We're still not close to 14 level yet. We are going to put all our items. Okay, there's a mace. And there's armor. It might be different armor than I've had before. Give the party. Just don't put. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, it's too much. Alright, so we're open. Gonna head to the tavern. Gonna see if they got any new characters as well, but I do want to remove Christo here. And we are going to add Charlotte here. Oh, I always forget. Gotta hit plus. Extra step. Okay, and do want to see if they got anybody good. Neutral changes every time I play, so I mean you can't just log out and come back. I think it changes. It has a timer, but it does change. Evil and neutral names. Evil and good cannot run together, but in the original game and in this game. Definitely fighters. Human fighters, no. Elf. There's a dwarf lord. I already have a lord. Okay. Alrighty, so now that my bishop is here, what we do is give all the stuff on everybody to the bishop, who identifies. Otherwise, if you let the trading post identify, it identifies at the value of the item, so you never get more gold that way. So it's good to have a bishop, innate ability. And once you get your bishop in there, just hand all your items to the bishop. The bishop will identify, and then you can sell it to the trading post. And we'll do just that. That is an evil -1 sword because it's got the notch out of it. And now that I'm, you know, back in the day, 44 years ago, we didn't have this graphics and everything, so we had no idea. And I think this is either leather or chainmail, I can't remember. Does not look like anything big, but I was not down on the far levels today, so probably have to go back down there on Thursday. Okay, so there's one. Didn't get a lot of items. That's a +1 plate, I believe. You don't want to put this stuff on if they're cursed. It's really hard to get it off. You'll have to get it off at the temple. And there is a regular sword, short sword. So, okay. think, oh, too many items so far. All right, so the mace, identify +1. Sword, this is going to be a -1. Armor, it's going to be nothing. Plate mail, yeah. And I think this is plate mail +1. Oh, breastplate +1, my bad. Okay. And a little tricky to give party members this stuff without identifying. Sometimes it doesn't, you click on it, it doesn't actually select it. You gotta watch. I accidentally put on an item which was cursed, and I knew it was cursed, and was trying to trade it out so that I could bring my mage back into the party, and I accidentally equipped it, which was dumb, but it happens. And scroll of Leto. Okay, we are good. And identify short sword. Okay. We'll get out, we'll go to the trading pool. I can buy all this stuff if I need to, so now I got one cursed death ring, and luckily I identified it. It was 250,000 gold, and I haven't looked back since. All my other characters, my backup characters, are equipped as well. So the scroll of Polito, I'll get rid of that. It's just extra. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. And the items that you find are the only items that you can sell, so or buy back. So it doesn't have like new cool stuff every time you log in. You have to actually go find the items, put them in the trading post for it to be viable. So, we'll go back, go to the tavern, remove a character, and add a character. There was no new characters that I thought would be cool, so I already have my backup group anyway. There's my full party, and we'll run it out. Go to the game menu. Hope you're having a good day. Ad break ends in minute 22 on Twitch. Go to the bestiary for people who haven't seen it. So it gives you more information. There's 3-4 areas that it will add information as you identify the items and creatures. So also you can click and you'll find exactly what they are, and actually pretty well done. I really actually like this. So today we identified a few critters I didn't know everything about. The rogue. Still don't know the resistance though, but I know what type of treasure they have. Treasure matrix, just like D&D. I mean, it's just old school wizardry was almost a direct copy of D&D. Okay, so the zombie, you get some more information. Yeah, resistance. That's pretty cool, and you can read about it. Kind of neat. Graping crud was another one today, and did get the cold. Also, to sleep. Resistance to cold and sleep. So fire takes them out. Does poison. Priests. Got a little bit of information, not much. Giant toads. I think resistance. That's what I was looking for. But it says the group size, how many there could be, and then it's 2 D2s plus 4, so you can get up to 8. Werebear. And didn't get the resistance, was hoping. You can get 2 D3s, so that's a 6 plus 2 is 8 group size. And they run with Vorpal bunnies, which is a Monty Python theme and fame. Rotting corpse did get the resistance, so sleep. You can sleep. Good deal. Didn't know that. Oh, not. Sorry, that's a resistance. Can't sleep. Can nail them with Dispel Undead though, if you really need to. Okay, the ogres. 1d8. Get up to 8 of them. 960 experience points apiece. Huge spider, 1d8 as well, and resistance. They don't have any. That's good. They do poison though. Boring beetle, we ran into those today. 1d8 as well. Some of the larger groups. And I don't think we ran into, oh, we got a life stealer here. Still couldn't find out about resistances, but 50% of the time they're with other life stealers, and it's a 1d1. So at least you only get one. And for example, there's a lesser demon, Chimera, and I mean you can. There's a lot of information. Main details about its dangers and inhabitants remain unknown. Our archives will only benefit from inquisitive adventurers willing to gather knowledge to help our research. And that's cool. You got to identify that stuff. Nightmarish three-headed abominations. Pretty cool. Met that on level 9, the fire giants. That was in the last episode on last Thursday. That was pretty fun. And of course, looks like they have 100 here, and there's a lot missing, of course. I haven't got to everybody. So I'll probably do another 9 run before I go and try to get this all mapped out, but I will, from time to time, try to do what I did today and just get a little bit more information. At least I've got some of it mapped. Probably go to 8 and 9 next week. This upcoming week, that'll be Thursday at 11, and then Thursday night I'm going to be playing Wizardry DAPHNE. Tomorrow morning at 11 I'll be playing Wizardry DAPHNE as well. Sorry I was late today, I just needed to sleep. I've just been kind of really staying up too late. But appreciate everybody that came in today. Thank you so much, and I hope it worked. I hope at least the voice wasn't muted. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I'm being targeted. I don't know if it's technical issue that just started 2 weeks ago with my stream. I do not know. I wish I did. So anyway, you guys have a great one. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Tonight, 6:30 for chess, puzzles, and chess challenges. Blitz and bullet. Or no bullet. Blitz and rapids. Thank you. Ragsfin, thanks for watching. Hey, can you tell me really quick, was my sound on the whole time? because I've been having technical difficulties. Nice to see you, Rexon. Can you let me know? Is my sound on? Did I have any weird black screen and then on Twitch? Before I go, I just wanted to ask. And thank you, thank you for being here. I think he tried it out. You hear me like far away. Like it's not loud enough. Let me know on that. That is weird. How's it now? Is it better now? My webcam's muted, so that's not it. How about now? Is it better now? Yeah, just the last 2 weeks, a bit better, but I have you at max volume. God, that is weird. That is really weird. I don't know what happened. I'm at max on my mic and in my Streamlabs, and I mean, I can turn it up a little bit more. Yeah, that's almost max. I don't want to go all the way, blow out my mic, but that's really weird. I don't know what the problem is. Thank you for letting me know. I will check off stream. I very much appreciate you, man. Thank you. And it definitely improved right there. Good. All right. I'll be aware of that, and I apologize. I'll try to get it fixed. Thank you for the feedback because it helps. Man, the last 2 days have been, all of a sudden it just goes to black screen on Twitch. Not on YouTube. You can hear me fine on YouTube, but only on Twitch. And then totally the sound goes out completely for 4 or 5 minutes. Of course, if there's nobody watching, nobody tells me, so I don't know. Somebody told me last night I did turn on my backup mic so you could hear me, but it sounded like I was inhaling helium. So it was like from Munchkin Land, man. It was horrible. And it went on for like 7 minutes, and nobody told me that the backup was doing that. And it was like, yeah, it was bad. Oh, it's crazy funny. I mean, I watched that B&D. If you want to go in and watch that, it really is. It was on Twitch, man. And not on YouTube. You heard me fine. But it sounded like I was 4 years old. And it was pretty hilarious. And it sounded like I was on helium. It really did. It was crazy. So, thank you so much for the feedback. I'm going to be on for chess at 6:30, and I really appreciate it. Hopefully we can get this figured out, man. I'm trying. You guys, thank you, everybody that watched today, not only on Twitch and YouTube, but I really appreciate everybody. And you know, thanks for those that subbed. The JJ Plays Wizardry is only a couple of months old, and so I very much appreciate it. And then thank you for those that follow on Twitch. Man, you guys rock. You really do. Thank you for the feedback. Raxman, great to see you. Thank you for coming in.